I can still feel the love. I can still feel the love. I can still feel the love. Feel the love.
We not worried about no other niggas. We the mother niggas. You bust down a rollie, I bust down a brick. Then I flood a nigga. I am not to be compared to you rappers. Easy does it, nigga. I am more easy, you trying your best to become me, nigga. She like them bottles with bubbles in it. Buy her Loewe and other linen. Why would I wait when there's other women? Why would I hate we in love with winning? Ooh! Buy her bundles, fly her out. Bring a friend, I try her out. Ain't no worries finding out. The details is ironed out. Easily they plays along. Hoping that I play a song. Love to fuck the trap music. Dope money just came along.
I can still feel the love. I can still feel the love.
Alright, enough. Hi everybody, it's me, your boy, Michael from Vsauce here. I'm kidding. Hi. I'm really happy to finally be streaming again. It's been quite a while, and wow, I really did lose my touch streaming. I had an intro and everything. It's been like 4 months since I last streamed. 3 to 4. So, I am super excited because I have a lot of ideas for Makerlog, and the plan and the whole vision after being back, first let's talk about my absence. So I've been gone for about a month. I'm gonna be really fully honest here, I got a little burned out, and I decided to take a break, mostly because I needed to be refreshed. I can't work on Makerlog, can't work on co-work if I don't have the passion for it, right? So I needed to feel refreshed. I needed to get back in the game and feel better about my way of life. So I took a break. I left Makerlog running. I told Alina, hey, do community outreach for me while I'm gone, because I just really need it, right? So I feel much better now. I'm very excited. I have a lot of ideas. I had a lot of time to think about Makerlog's direction and co-work's direction. This is going to be an interesting fourth quarter and third quarter. It's going to be really fascinating. There's going to be a lot of awesome things. Man, it's been a while since I last streamed. Wow, this feels so different. Oh, by the way, what I have on my screen, yeah, you just asked. What I have on my screen is essentially an app made by a maker called Kyle. I was trying it out earlier today, and it's really interesting. It allows you to calculate how much water you use in a shower and whatnot. So you can save up. It's actually for a fix-a-thon, a hackathon for climate change. I'm gonna link in the chat. By the way, guys, I have a new keyboard, and it's a Cherry MX Blue keyboard. So prepare for noise. Also, I'm learning how to touch type. I type with my 2 fingers really fast. So I'm learning how to type. Alright. Okay. Touch typing, I'm gonna really slow, but look at this, Alright. Look. Alright. Wrong finger. Touch typing. I feel pretty happy about that. Shit, I can't get used to the fact that the camera is actually over here. So I'm using my MacBook's camera. It's actually more high resolution than my dedicated HD camera. I can't even get this. Whatever. I'm learning how to touch type, and I'm really excited about it because I've done like 100 lessons in like 2 days, and I'm getting much better at it. Wow, you guys can probably hear the click-clack from my keyboard. Yeah, it's an MX Blues keyboard. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm currently working on a redesign for Makerlog. There's going to be a huge pivot at the end of the year. Gonna keep the core concept of Makerlog, of course, but it's gonna have a new series of features that are gonna make it the premier source for people to stay up to date on their startups, on the maker community and maker startups, and in the I was about to talk about it. Yeah, the state of their startups. It's kind of interesting. It's gonna be really motivating. It's gonna make people want to rise up and get things done, and sell more of their product and whatnot. It's gonna be really cool. There's a lot of features. I'm gonna go on an engagement sprint because I want to up the site's engagement and make it feel more like a community rather than a productivity tool. So I have a lot of features here that I want to add, and a lot of things I want to remove too. This all came from a lot of thinking. Cameras over here. This came from a lot of thinking, and I can't show it all yet because secrecy plans, competition, all that stuff, all that good stuff. But there's a lot of cool stuff coming. In fact, I think I can talk about a few things. Yeah, of course, the redesign. I'm gonna do that publicly, and everybody can see what I'm doing and whatnot. And Alina will be actually helping me out afterwards, but she does not want to be on stream, and I respect that completely, so I'm not gonna involve her yet. Featured achievements, featured milestones, featured tasks, featured makers, stand-ups. Yeah. A Makerlog, a content creation engine, in which Basil Mel will be taking the lead of. And a few other things. I'm really excited about it. Sorry if my energy seems a little low today. I did not sleep too much. There was a small family emergency. But I'm just really happy to be able to stream and finally get back to the game of streaming. Jesus Christ, it's been so long. Alright, so let's take a look. So I have a board on Dribble. I'm completely transparent about it. I have a board on Dribble, which I'm taking a lot of inspiration from. I have a few favorite mockups, and you can probably see that from what I'm doing. But there's a lot of inspiration here that I really like in terms of community building and getting the community aspect right. Because you can make a site, and the thing about communities is the main thing is connecting people, and that's a very hard thing to do. And how do I explain this? A lot of people get that wrong. They try to start communities and they don't focus on connecting people rather than focus on features and whatnot. And that was actually my mistake. I learned from Makerlog that first and foremost, in building a community, you have to focus on features that help build the community in the sense of connecting people, making people meet, making people interact, kind of making people engage with other people, right? Interaction. Generally, that is first and foremost in any community. A lot of people learn that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. For example, with a following system. Don't try to bunch of people. If you're building a community, try to bunch people up as much as possible, especially in the first small stages, because if you start something like a following system, you're gonna regret it a lot. You're gonna regret it. You don't have a big enough network for that, right? So try to bunch up as many people as possible at first. Then eventually, as the network grows and it becomes a little less scalable, divide, right? So Makerlog will have a groups feature. I'm really excited about that. I don't think we are at that stage yet. I think we could still grow more and still have it be sustainable. So not yet. I want to see how far I can push it before it all starts breaking down, in the sense of the network gets a little too big and bubble gets a little too big and I can't section it off, right? I want to wait for that point to see what I can do there. But for now, we're kind of fine. We're at midpoint in which it's starting to get unscalable, but it's not there yet, and we are not at the scale that we need to divide the community into smaller communities. It's all about network effects, and it's been really interesting to learn about it for a long time. I've been actually kind of inspired also by Basil Samel's writings on 200 words a day. He writes a lot, especially about community building. It's really interesting. Guys, you should really check that out. We have a touch typing moment here. Can't believe I don't know how to touch type. Magnet kind of glitched out. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Touch typing. Yeah. Alright. Enough. Okay, so let's get to it. So I have a few ideas so far. I'm working on navigation because the main reason why I'm doing a redesign of Makerlog, navigation is shit. Total utter shit. I can't believe I made Makerlog and I can't find some things in here. I really can't find some things. Like I try, and it's hard to find. It's hard to navigate. The content isn't first. That's something I really want to fix. I want to make content first, and make it just generally simpler. I don't want to have too many pages. I just want to have a few basic pages that get the job done, right? So this was actually a rough mock-up that, believe it or not, I made around the time of the redesign at the start of this year, right? So this mock-up was made after I had an epiphany in a car ride. I was like, yo, we could make Makerlog simpler. So I started mocking up a little bit here. It never really got anywhere and I ended up going with the other design, but I kind of had an idea there. And then Twitter happened and it kind of solidified that idea, but I don't want to clone Twitter either. I don't clone Twitter. It's very different. But I will be trying a similar layout on the actual mockup here. Why is it so slow? Maybe if I close TweetDeck, it'll be fine. TweetDeck is not responding. Damn, this is so slow. Then again, this is a new monitor. It's a 1440p monitor, so I'm pretty sure I'm pushing it pretty hard here. Shit. Wow, I really am pushing it. I'm pushing my MacBook to its limits. What if I close Yask? Guys, is everything stable? Can you guys hear me and everything? Is there any problems in the connection or something? Encoding overloaded. Consider dropping something. Ah, guess I gotta drop something. I don't know what. Alright. So let's continue here. I was thinking that I would prefer this to have a slightly less white background, especially because I'm going to use cards. So I'm going to use the standard background, which I use for co-work. Damn, this is too slow. I can't deal with it. Didn't realize it would be that bad. Maybe if I close Telegram. Hey, what's up? Hey, Ollie. I'm so glad to see you. Wow, it's too slow. I can't stream. Jeez. Okay, maybe it's a little faster. This is the new monitor, so it's kind of big. It's 1440p, so I'm kind of pushing it. Yeah. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding. Faster encoding. Yeah, it's been 3 months. It's crazy. I actually kind of lost my touch streaming. I need to get back to it. Shit. Video bitrate, encoder software. Huh. I hate that. I hate when that happens. Especially when it's 2 AM and they won't shut the fuck up. Alright. By the way, guys, for those that just joined, if you hear a lot of clicky clacking noises, I got a new keyboard yesterday. It's Cooler Master MK750s with Cherry MX Blues. So you're gonna hear a lot of, you know, that. Although I did silence a few keys with O-rings. So. 'Cause I like you guys. I like you guys, so I silenced it a little because I like you guys. You guys are fire. Fire people. Fire people. Fire people. Fire people. Fire people. Yeah, the clickety clackety is super satisfying. That's why I like it. At first, when I got the keyboard, so high. At first, when I got the keyboard, I was a little concerned because it was a little too loud, and since I was not used to it, right, it was a little too loud. So I was like, for the first hour or so, I was like, fuck, I may have to return this to Amazon or something, mail it back in, it's too loud. But then I slowly started getting used to it, especially when touch typing. When you type with 2 fingers, and I'm really good at it, but it's not the best method, right? So when you type with 2 fingers, you don't really get the benefits of a mechanical keyboard. It's null. There's no benefit. Just use a fucking membrane. Forget it. But since I started learning how to touch type, it feels amazing. It feels really good, and it was like a revelation. It was like literally a slice of heaven. I start typing on this thing, and it's too good. It's just really too good. It feels so crisp. It feels tactile. It has feedback. That's what I really like about it. It just satisfies my senses. It feels really good. Really like it. Alright, so alright. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that color. I'd rather have it all white. Okay, I can change it later. Alright, so first things first. Here, I want to have a few things. Here up top, this is the home page, right? So here up top, I want to have trending discussions, right? So perhaps questions. If you're learning how to touch type, try out typingclub.com. I've completed like 200 lessons in the last day or two because it's so engaging. At first, you will think you can't do it. You will think it's impossible, and you will feel like shit. Like I gave up after the first lesson. It was too hard, and I hated it. Right? But I started really catching onto it, and it's amazing. And now I can actually type like what 30 words per minute. It's definitely not 90 words per minute or something, but slowly I will gain speed. I still have trouble though with the caps. They are a little tougher than expected. I'm learning, really am. Okay. I want Makerlog in this redesign to really emphasize on the community aspect, not just the productivity tool, but just to emphasize on how it's a community. It's a bunch of people who share common interests and help each other. But I will keep it useful. I will keep features I can ban. I will keep features like, other things, because I want to keep it as useful as possible still. And I don't want to alienate our user base.
Yeah, that's a king. Civilization without society. Power and wealth with nobility. Stability without stasis.
I'm pretty fast with 2 fingers, and I do it without looking. But, it feels... This keyboard feels so good touch typing that it just flat out convinced me to learn. It's amazing. I can't believe a mechanical keyboard actually made me learn to fucking touch type. It's not even normal. Alright, letter spacing. There we go. Doesn't have to look picture perfect, just good enough to showcase the concept here. This is very inspired on this one here. This is extremely inspired on this one. I really like that one. I'm gonna be very transparent about my inspirations this time around. I'm gonna take inspiration from that. It's beautiful. I'm still gonna put my spin on it though. Top discussions today. You know what I also want to have? Featured makers and featured milestones. Okay. You know what? So I'm gonna have a card here for... Okay, so if there's a blog post or something, it can show there, and that would be really cool. Yo, I love that song. Here we could have something like a featured task, right? Or a featured milestone. Today on Makerlog, I want to showcase the community. I want to showcase what people do. I want to showcase their achievements. I want to connect people. That's the whole point. That's the vision. That's the mission here. All right, 10. No, I will not add stories to Makerlog. That's awful. Although I will add catch-ups like on Cowork. I love this song. Bring light to what they don't see. Auntie crying on the concrete. Talking to dispatch it in the phone beat. On the other line was the homies. Told her that you ain't coming home seat. When she heard the news, I heard a bone deep. Caught with the rifle with the long reach. Just another cycle of really subtle. I don't want it to be too much. We're doing crime, no requirement. They send us off to prison for retirement. Hopefully Alice Johnson will inspire me. Lord, shine your light on me, save me, please. Lord, shine your light on me, save me, please. Lord, shine your light on me, save me, please. Lord, shine your light on me, save me, please. Lord, shine your light on me, save me, please. Lord, shine your light on me, save me, please. Lord, shine your light on me. I don't want to make it too much either. Lord, shine your light on me, save me, please. I really like the white. Yo, I'm gonna start my own ASMR thing. I really am gonna start my own ASMR thing. Sergio Matei's mechanical keyboard sessions. Hell yeah. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Right, today on Makerlog. This could be something like a featured discussion, it could be a featured maker, I want Makerlog to be the premier community for indie makers, for everybody to just connect and share stories, and for to connect and, you know, meet. Yeah. This picture could even have a background. Let's say it's the story of some idiot on, like, oh my god, I have an idea. Memes. Let's make this page as meaningful as possible. Let's add complete idiocy to the whole page. It's a mock-up. It's just gonna be really stupid. Fajar! Yo, what's up? I'm really happy to see you. By the way, content creation is coming. Basil is working on the blog. It's gonna be out soon. These memes are not dank. We need dank, bro. We need dank. Oh, touch typing. Dank memes. There we go. Oh, Sal memes, bro. Sal memes. Hell yeah. Sal memes. No! Zuckerberg memes. Yes. Zuckerberg memes. This sucks. This is the idiot we're looking for. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Okay. So how do I make a clipping mask here? Use this mask. Did that work? Nothing can get between me and the dreams I'm chasing. Ain't got the time for partying, no more getting wasted unless you got the 1942 and then get the chaser. You hating on me, but you know I got it. You big in your city, I'm the king of continent. These rappers trying to make the trending topic while the state of music going south, but I don't even want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Nah, let's talk about it before all these folks decide it's cool to give a fuck about it. Everyone's trying to make hits, I'm just trying to make music. You know the kind of makes you feel when you listen to it. I'm the younger shot, I don't need more attention. You writing some bullshit, I write the lyrics meant for the captions. I'm making songs that are probably out. Yeah, it's difficult to learn how to touch type. I thought the same thing. Don't worry about it. But really? I thought the same thing. I thought it was really impossible. But it gets better, trust me. It really gets better. Better. A little smaller though. It gets better, Kerr. Just keep trying. Touchdown, never holding back, shining like some buzz down, sailing around without a map. Been an underdog, now it's time to let me quarterback, killing shit in uncharted territories. Man, this shit get hella gory. Whole country of people proud, so I'll never worry. Glad you're sitting through the credits, man. This is my story. The type of shit that made me cry when I recorded. That's one way, I guess. Still gonna make me proud even when I'm 40. R.I.P. Nipsey, R.I.P. Matt. These inspirations always gonna motivate me to rap. Let's celebrate their lives and the people that they impact. The marathon continues, ain't no way we looking back. Amazon Prime Flow, you know I always deliver. This is the reason why we are looking for moderation staff. because we are gonna have a lot more content curated on Makerlog. The homepage will have today on Makerlog, which is featured stories, featured stand-ups, featured tasks, featured milestones, featured achievements. You know, the goal is to share people's achievements, to motivate them to do more, get more done. Generally, just yeah, you know. By the way, hi everybody who just joined. I am working on Makerlog Redesign. Hi. Touch typing. Um, 14.
Saw a car crash, it reminded me of our first date. And I went back, got massages
Yeah.
at that one place. Always brought friends, but today I feel like doing this shit alone. Calling my dad when I wanna hear some wisdom. Calling my cab, alcohol up in my system. So it's fist fight and that shit don't even make me scared no more. Man, I never been the one to be alone. All my friends are always hitting up my phone. Every day is spent with everybody, never on my own. But today I'm by myself and I don't even feel alone. Like the smoke cigs every time I feel the outside. Like the play chicks bugging man when nigga new guys. You don't get me, but I don't blame you, I don't get myself. Pressing long keys, got my life so sweet, man. Go fund me on your bitches been tweet, man. Bumping ODs as I try to dig her down. She said give it to me now when I can't help but listen. She go oh 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 oh. Slippery sign all over my door. Show some attitude and bitch I won't show. Expectation high, I feel like A-Tron. 2018, I got some new goals. Not checking my statement till I got 4 mil. Rushing all year like I commit roadkill. Killing everybody like I'm in a wrong deal. Do triple checks on every move I make. Work till I'm tired and sip on some latte. Only do shit if we do it my way. Everything gon' depend on what I say.
This is an ASMR channel now. Forget all that maker shit. I am an ASMR channel now. Sorry. Change. Shit happens.
Hold up, wait a second, and my flow won't lethal weapon. Hit 'em with the rhyming pattern, put these rappers under pressure.
This feels so good. It's a great keyboard. It's a really good keyboard. I think this could use some work. That card could definitely use some work. The layout could be different. Perhaps if I put him on top. This is actually going to be very inspired by Inkfeed. Inkfeed would have been an amazing community. I wish I finished it. Fuck, I need to send an email. Send an email to You did a great job. You should be proud. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Actually, this is a dream project. I wish I could just finish it one day. I really want to finish it. I really want to do it one day. Just that's such a dream project. One day I will make a feed, and it's gonna be the premier place for debate on the internet. One day, a man can dream, I guess. I think it's the font weight that ruins it. And the spacing. Alright. Oh man, I wish I could just... I wish I had the time to build... Hell, I barely have the time to build co-work. I wish I could build in feed. Now I'm just reminiscing into my ideas and what it could have been. It's a shame because it would have been a really nice thing to make. Doesn't go that far.
About 2 potatoes. Boom. Is it dripping? Got these nigga wet. Be on the Boominati way.
Kyle, what's up? Hey man. So happy to see you. Well, not technically see you, but you know, you kind of get it. This is actually my real launch playlist. How's it going? It's going really well. I'm really happy to be back streaming. I'm just working on a series of mock-ups for Alina because I'm working on a redesign of Makerlog. It's going to be content-centric and interaction-centric, very community-centric too. That's kind of part of the mission for this year, to just make Makerlog the premier maker community. Hold on a moment.
Doing time for team. Burning like gasoline. Down in the Jolly Beans. Diamonds they frolicking. Red and blue matching drugs. They done both just because. They hoodie and masking up. They were robbing hoods. If I let my gang out, bow down, come round, gun you down, hunt down, rampage, campaign, champagne.
Alright, so it turns out I have to leave in like half an hour. Which sucks. But I'm just glad to be happy. I'm just very happy to be streaming. Do I use any CSS frameworks? Yes, I use Bulma. But if Alina Sava, the main designer of Makerlog, hears me, she will murder you. She would completely murder me. She hates Bulma with a passion. So bad that she actually refactored the entire CSS base of Makerlog and removed Bulma. She hates it so much, she literally refactored Makerlog completely. It's taken like a few months. Yeah, actually I want to show you. Yeah, we do. She will murder me. Oh, this is pretty much the coworker code. Wrong place to be in. Yeah, I'm working on Makerlog right now. This is Makerlog. This is not cowork. I don't work on. Wait, what you mean? If you meant that repository, this is the cowork code. This is the cowork code. It's actually probably the best code base I've ever written. It's beautiful. This is the cowork server. This is all secret. This is Makerlog server. No, Makerlog is a completely separate entity from cowork. Cowork is its own thing, and Makerlog is its own thing, separate ways. They share concept and some stuff, but they aren't really the same thing. Or I don't work. Yeah, you get it. No. Cowork uses Bulma. That's why Alina wanted to murder me. Yeah.
Sometimes against I need a hug. I'ma get all my problems above. Hate when people be doing too much. Keep it real, the street show you no love. We don't need no one vouching for us. I've been grinding and found me a buzz. I've been searching for love and found less. It's so hard to start holding a grudge. But let thoughts spit your shit like a Dutch. My whole squad got the kid in the cut. Keep your shot cause these niggas play tough. We can choose who the right one to trust. We can choose who the right one to trust. Keep it real, it's a lot of pay love. Niggas hate but they bitches in love. Paint the Billy all white like a dove. I took off, ain't the same as it was. Get her out, told her walk to the bus. Over super can tell when it cut. You can't tell me that she ain't a slut. We'll take you fuller. We not new to it. We counted fluid. House game on the wood. My cup full with mud. I came out the hood. Sometimes the gangster need a hug. I'ma get all my problems above. Hate when people be doing too much. Keep it real, the street show you no love. I don't need no one vouching for me. I be flossing every time on my teeth. Call for shot, I keep losing the keys. Should not box my closet full of seeds. My shit wet, L.E.S. ABBs. I got pearls on my neck, not no beads. I get cash in my bank when I'm sleep. New blue face, two-tone padded for lead. Been send a shopping spree on me. New agenda, don't do nothing free. Ain't no one of my pawns on E.
You know, actually, creating co-work did something for me that is very important. It shifted the focus from Makerlog. Makerlog used to be community-centric, but more focused on making my maker journey sustainable, right? So subscriptions and whatnot. Co-work made me have a product in which I can focus on business, and Makerlog, I can just focus on building community. And that feels very refreshing. I have a lot of liberties on Makerlog now that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I can focus on building community rather than trying to make a profit. The fuck? Hi. The keyboard is fire. It's really nice. I was talking about it earlier. I don't want to go back and talk about it again because I would go on a tangent. But generally, it's really nice. All right.
To the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch.
The Apple keyboard feel? I mean, I like the butterfly switches and shit, but that's wow, that's an opinion I've never heard before. I added O-rings to a few keys here just to test it out. I didn't like the O-rings. Feel hollow. I'm not a fan of this card. I wanted to do something like launches today or something. Maybe I could make this a little smaller. The two top tasks of the day. By the way, Makerlog is getting a Next.js refactor because I want to do a lot of things that I just can't do with Create React App. I'm outgrowing Create React App really badly.
Feel like I'm sitting on a mountain. DDS, when there's water on me, look like a fountain. Back in, right, seeing I need an accountant. Cardiac, you told in, I don't need the vouchers. He that had take seals in the couches. And then in that like 3 hours, smoke me 3 whole ounces. Was up in that same state, performing in different counties. 4 rings on my finger, 8 hours in my Audi. That's on everything, everything. Walking them all by everything. Every day I change. Chanel string, don't play no game. Alexander Wayne, on her nail paint, your drip insane. What the fuck my paint? Stop playing games.
No, that card looks really hollow.
They act your way, go get paid. They condo late, got Frito late, family straight. Don't see no shade, they don't see way. My new babe, fix lemonade.
Damn, the MX Master, it's really expensive though. Give me a moment. Yes, it could. That's exactly what I want to do. Cowork is built on Next.js, and it's such a pleasure. Oh shit. Alright, so serious time. So apparently there's a new storm forming in the Atlantic. Somebody mentions the word hurricane to me one time. Hell no. I don't want to think about that. Nope. I'm gonna nope the fuck out of reality. Nope, 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 Perhaps this could be a section for questions. Or top people. But launch products too. This stuff. Today on Makerlog should be content based. Should be content. Yeah. But I want to add a launches thing.
My bitch will drip, I still can't get attached. Hit a line and told her, bring me that pussy like I'm sitting on a mountain. DDS, when there's water on me, look like a fountain. Back in, right, seeing I need an accountant. Cardiac, you told in, I don't need the vouchers. He that had take seals in the couches. And then in that like 3 hours, smoke me 3 whole ounces. Was up in that same state, performing in different counties. 4 rings on my finger, 8 hours in my Audi.
It's not stories in the Instagram sense, more like telling stories. Don't get it wrong. I am not the suck. I am Matang. I would never add stories to anything. And before add stories to something. No, for real. That's actually kind of interesting, yeah. Now that you say it, it sounds less ridiculous than I thought. I'm an asshole. Look at that. Such an asshole. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Actually, I'm gonna. Fuck, I need to take note of that. That's really interesting. Okay, so in like 10 minutes, I need to leave. Touch typing. This is not aligned, right? No, there we go. I feel like such an asshole for typing that, but it really, it's kind of a meme at this point. How to reach 1 million users in 3 months. Help! I moved to Thailand without any financial responsibility. Need to become millionaire ASAP. That's how it is. Oh, it's actually such a great idea. Task stories in which people can make sequences of stories of tasks that actually resemble phases of product development. Now that I think about it, it sounds less ridiculous than I thought. Wow. Exactly, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. I'm thinking about it right now. Yeah, that would be awesome. My bulb has become lit. Is that how you say when you get an idea? That your bulb is lit? No, that sounds ridiculous. That actually sounds probably worse than I thought. Oh, that could be part of the pivot. Fuck. That actually does kind of relate to the pivot. What is this fucking line? What is that fucking... I mean, I had a container, but... Fuck, now I lost the container. Please tell me I did not just create a line again.
Sometimes against I need a hug. I'ma get all my problems above. Hate when people be doing too much. Keep it real, the street show you no love. We don't need no one vouching for us. I've been grinding and found me a
What is that fucking... What is... Yeah, I still have the container.
Keep your shot cause these niggas play tough. We can choose who the right one to trust. We can choose who the right one to trust.
Yeah, the shadows certainly need work, but you get the idea.
Sometimes against the need a hug. I'ma get all my problems above. Hate when people be doing too much. Keep it real, the street show you no love. I don't need no one vouching for me. I be flossing and time on my teeth. Car push out, I keep losing the keys. Shit now box my closet full of seeds. My shit with aliens and DDs. I got plus on my neck, not no beats.
Yeah.
I keep cash in my bank when I'm sleep. New blue face, you told
The real achievement.
shopping spree on me. New agenda, don't do
Why
nothing
is that
free.
too?
And then one of my foreigns on E. All my busy guy expensive weed. I still drink for my pain to get ease. I still talk to the Lord on my knees. Helping me take care of all of my needs. Now we take out the top for a breeze. You think you foolin'? We not new to it. We kinda fluid. House game on the wood. My cup full of mud. I came out the hood. Sometimes the gangsta need a hug. I'ma get all my problems above. Hate when people be doing too much. Keep it real, the street show you no love.
Hey, what's up? Yo, Alex. Actually, this could be mixed, and this could be a launch, actually. Fucking get rid of it.
Ain't telling my soul. I need slow down. We got London on the track. Ain't telling my soul. I need slow down. Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Gonna get a real drip. Type ball main dinner. Rockstar style killer. Got chops like wild dinner. Beat them diggin'. I let my keys.
I'm working on a redesign for Makerlog. It's gonna be content centric, really interesting.
I'm shining like a lighthouse. 10,000 on me right now. Some girls in the dark stuff. Bad boy need to pipe down.
And yes, it is full of memes.
Keep track like a head count. I'm count cash an air out. Maybe hard to book a show south. Hopping on the road. I'm about to roll out. Do you wanna roll? Need to let me know now. I can move slow. I just need to slow down. Might a couple rolls. Ain't selling my soul.
Whip 5.0 full of memes.
I'm a boy that copping all flavors. New Gucci, they was all gators. Black diamond like Darth Vader. In the booth, still count paper. Lot of chances, I'm a risk taker. Lot of chopper got around like haters. Hanging with some slimes, you ain't my kind. Need to stop lying, you a faker. Reading your sign.
I hate the shadows.
Fuck around and meet your mate. Nigga might pop your tater. Lock in the sock, gon' rock your cranium. Ain't got nothing else to say to you. I'm stumping you out with the latest shoot. Hopping on the road. I'm about to roll out. Do you
Hmm.
Feel the cold kiss your face by the riverbed. Count the stones at your feet now.
I want to have launches and questions there. I need to think about that layout.
In the sand, can you feel the beat of your heart as it slows down?
Okay, folks, so I need to go now for like half an hour. I will keep the stream going, but no, I won't keep the stream going. You will get a notification once I'm back. I need to go pick up something at the pharmacy, so see you, folks.